Okay, good day everyone. This is AIMS REIT third quarter FY2023 business update dated 31st January 2024. Right, as promised, I'll try to do some comparison with Ascendus because I think I see some similarities between the REIT. Right, so yeah, all these things are good. Revenue is up 5%, net property income 6%, distribution 5.2%, but DPU has dropped 4.1%, right, for the first 9 months of FY 2024. Right, occupancy is quite high, right, at 98.1%, which I think overall is better than Ascendus, right. Yep, right, okay, all this is fine. Aggregate leverage is 32.2%, which again is more healthy than Ascendus, right. Yeah, so I think that's all we want to have a look. Right, let's go straight to this. Yeah, we've discussed this before. Everything is more or less up 5 or 6%. Right, but because of the enlarged unit base, right, because they tried to raise money to do these things, right, strengthen the balance sheet, right, which is why gearing dropped, and also support planned AEIs and future growth initiatives, right. So that's why the DPU dropped by 4%. Yep, this one is nothing much to say. Okay, balance sheet, again, we just want to do a comparison with Ascendus because we had a look at it earlier, right? So, yeah, leverage definitely lower, more conservative than Ascendus, right? Their funding cost is 4%, which I believe is higher than Ascendus. It's something like 3.5%, right? So, yeah, interest coverage ratio is healthy, 3.8%. It's slightly higher than Ascendus. I think Ascendus is 3.7, right? Adjusted interest coverage ratio is 2.3%, right? So this is slightly worrying, right? So I think normally we look at adjusted interest coverage ratio, right? So this is a little bit low, right? So I'm a little bit worried about this. Okay, but luckily they are prudent about the leverage lah. So I think they're quite safe. We don't have to worry about it because it's 32.2% and the occupancy is very high, which means I don't see any major devaluation for their properties lah, right? So yeah, with that, I would say that if you look at the overall performance of AIMS REIT versus Ascendus, I think that generally speaking, AIMS is doing slightly better lah. Alright, primarily because I think the reason for its drop in DPU is because they are being prudent in capital management. Alright, so I'm a little bit more happy with AIMS REIT result as opposed to, for example, Ascendus REITs lah. Right, so yeah, with that, I don't think I'll say too much about the rest. Okay, yeah, that's all, right. So thank you for your time.